better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, DeMeco Ryans. His guys caught in the mushy middle of the NFL after 4 weeks, sitting at 2-2. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And away we go in Cincinnati. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
Running right with Sampson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Third down, and they need to get 10.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They'll throw it here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff.
Ready.
They'll run it here. It's Taj Brooks. Drops like the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brooks. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give him their first points of the ballgame.
He has tried quite a few kicks at his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He's brought down by Barrett Carter.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll be right back to Cincinnati after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Off the play action, here's Stroud. That one's complete, right side. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. Jamie Gillen on that a punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
They'll throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Let's go, let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Taking slant route, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Here we go with Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
5-yard gain.
So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Setting up to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's a throw. Has it downfield, working the left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
And the Bengals.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
10 at the 17-yard
He just made a
line.
difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Timeout
brings
coming
up
from the
2nd
Texans.
and
That's their
4.
first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready? Check out.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Houston calls it second timeout.
A gain of
And
2
they'll take a moment to
brings
ponder
up
what the call's going to be on
3rd
third
and 2.
down.
Get it. Ready.
Here's Brown again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Final timeout called by the Texans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Okay, break.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hold the set.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, check that. Come on. Go.
Looking in the air here. Catch made. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Here we go.
And they send them back in motion right. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Texans 3.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They've got first down here from the 36. Dropping back to throw. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
Ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So that brings up second down.
A 68-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott
Our tour
Hansen.
around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Cam Scattaboo. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Giants move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Jalen Hurts, 12 yards on the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles trying to get back over 500 in the early parts of the season. They lead at the break. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Raiders. And this is Christian Watson. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Colts lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. First down now, ball at the 33. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Come on. Come.
Design bootleg here. Buying some time right. He's running with it, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of
5 still to go here. This is second down.
And 5 at the Texans' 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested, but they knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
Go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup of 26. And the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Ready,
He tries to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw by Stroud. Connects on the crosser. He has this one past the 15. We'll start downhill into Bengals territory.
8 yards on
They've got a man in motion. On play action, here's Stroud. Throw right side. Dell has it. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Stroud now on 3rd. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Texans.
Again, Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd and 3 now.
16-yard line.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. He'll try and run this. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
And the Texans
operating from the gun. It's Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions.
Touchdown, Houston.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down from the 42.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. This charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more, they always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On second down, it's Brooks. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Houston calls it second timeout.
It's a gain of 4.
And they'll have just one left to burn now. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pass it here. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready.
Hands off here for Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here we go. Ready.
Second down, another run by Brooks. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This only a chip shot from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Already.
From the gun, Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go play action with Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Grab the throw on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And this call's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronx. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Houston Texans. And this is the Bengals quarterback. He's going to get it in there from just a couple yards out. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Cade Otton. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Bucs move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jared Goff. Drops back, doesn't like what he sees, decides to tuck it and run, and he can do this, and he does it. The Lions get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.